Hey everyone, welcome to the video. It's great to see you all again. Last month I talked about self-love. Today I want to talk about self-care, and really they are aligned to one another, aren't they? And it's so important to start looking after ourselves. Initially we learn to love ourselves. Inwardly we do, but externally or with that outer facade, there's often parts of us which we don't love, but we pretend that we do, if you know what I mean. But self-care is important to reduce stress levels and to improve our health. My name is Denise Richards. My passion is to help women clear limiting beliefs and ignite their passion to create abundance and success in their lives. You all deserve it. You do deserve it. When was the last time you were stressed out? Was it when you were stuck in traffic? Or at home sorting out your finances? Looking after the kids in a really busy household? Or maybe when you were just watching the news? Your heart starts racing, your palms get sweaty, often the tummy aches as well. We experience different body sensations, so we don't often know the difference. We get used to feeling stressed. Okay, so let's indulge for 1 minute. Place your hands on your lap. Place your feet firmly on the ground. Close your eyes and inhale in with me. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Once more, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Congratulations, you just practiced self-care. And yes, it can be that simple. But unfortunately, we make it complicated, don't we? We associate, or often we do, self-care with luxury spa treatments. Having a manicure or a pedicure, or a Prosecco every weekend or every night for some people, or long Netflix binges. Anything seeming all sugar and spice. There's £1 million industry via Instagram, social media, the television, all manner of luxury treatments advertised and promoted. Yes, there is a place for them. I love a spa, but they're not self-care. We're left chasing perfect self-care experiences that never really restore us. That weekend away is over, that weekend, and we get back home to our normal stresses, to our normal routines, and life goes on. So we're left chasing the question, what is self-care? What is it all about? How do I practice it? Self-care is deliberately taking care of yourself through restorative activities. One of the leading threats to our wellness is physical and emotional stress. These are the leading causes of illness and stress in our society. We experience stress as well by what we put into our bodies and what we put onto our bodies. The thoughts we think, the choices we make throughout our day. Some of the most stressful things that we can put into our body are alcohol, sugar, excess caffeine, and processed foods. But But these are some of the most consumed foods in the West, and all this extra stress is impacting on our immune system and our energy levels, as well as our emotional health. Think about that. A friend asked me about a year ago what I did for self-care. I said, I meditate every day. But then I thought about it. When I got home after work, all I did really was eat and sleep. So my life consisted of eating, sleeping and working. And in fact, when I say sleeping, I didn't sleep all that well. It was easy to fall asleep, but within a couple of hours I was wide awake again. So I brushed her off and I said, well, I work very hard. I was working in a care environment at that time while I developed my coaching practice, having just returned from living overseas. Effectively, I was starting over again here in the UK. Often I worked 10-hour shifts without a break and ended my day watching Netflix and eating processed foods or scrolling on my phone. On my days off, I would see clients and work on my social media marketing, which is good, but really there was nothing left for me. I realised I wasn't taking care of myself. No wonder I felt exhausted. I was burnt out. So I decided to reduce my hours and focus on myself more and my real passion, which is helping women overcome limiting beliefs and enjoy abundance in their lives. That is my joy. I've been practicing now in Australia. I practice professionally full-time for 14 years. And I came back to the UK in 2018. I'll admit it was tough because I had to start again. But really, how could I help others if I wasn't helping myself? My friend, she gave me a wake-up call, and I appreciate that. I realised if I was to be a successful coach, I had to be a calming and positive, successful influence on my clients. That's when I really began to practice self-care every day, for myself, but also for others. I began to eat more green leafy vegetables, a whole-based plant foods, so I began to eat better. I ate quite well anyway, I was vegetarian, but I really wasn't managing my protein intake very well. I literally would just eat the veggies, but not really think about the proteins and the amino acids and that sort of thing which we need. Then I added health promoting activities. I continued my meditation practice every day, but learned to sit longer in stillness and silence. We are bombarded with noise all around us, and it's good just to simply sit in stillness and silence. There's radio, television, traffic, people, all sorts of noise everywhere. But the loudest noise is in our head. The loudest voice is in our head. We have roughly 60,000 thoughts a day. Think about it. And most of them are not that supportive. But when we meditate, we quieten our mind. We slow down the thoughts. And in the silence, we bring awareness to the internal voice. That's when we can choose what thoughts we're holding on to, that we want, and those thoughts that we're holding on to that which we no longer want. And through the meditation process, we can choose to let them go. At first, the voices seem loud when you start to meditate, and you get aches and pains. I used to get a sore back and I was really fidgety. And then the voice in my head would start, reminding me of all the things I had to do, all the things I should do, and why am I sat there meditating? Anything to distract me. But slowly, with daily commitment, I began to quieten my mind and actually enjoy it and look forward to it. And all you have to do is sit. There's no fancy mantra you need to recite, nothing you need to learn. Just sit there, breathe deeply, and let go as you breathe out. Just simply sit straight on a chair, be comfortable without falling asleep. That's all you need to do. The next activity I added was movement. For me, it was yoga. That's my choice. What's yours? It can be anything. It could be Zumba, put some music on to dance to in the living room. I do that sometimes as well. I love it. This will help you to create endorphins, the feel-good hormones that will help you to sleep better as well and reduce stress. And also send a positive feeling throughout your body, like a morphine of sorts, calming you down. Just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference to your life. It really can. Meditation is powerful. For all its simplicity, it's so powerful. The last activity I chose was spending more time in nature. Research has shown that we spend as much as 93% of our time indoors. Think about it. So we're left with this incredible opportunity to go outside. We are animals of nature, yet we're often totally disconnected from this free and natural source of wellness. So I recommend you to go out and walk in nature, touch the ground, hug the trees, be mindful of the walk. Look all around you, notice the beauty, the perfection of the trees, the leaves, the ground, everything. Become aware of nature. Take your shoes off, walk barefoot, feel the earth beneath your feet. This is called earthing. Science has shown, that touching the earth is healing for the body and reduces inflammation and heart disease. It's a great idea to go out in nature. It's so important. Other benefits include reduced stress, better sleep, improved circulation. It's so important to find time to go out in nature. Find time to do these activities and your sense of joy and happiness will return. It will increase every day. Make a decision today to practice 30 minutes of self-care each day. That's all it needs, 30 minutes of your time. It's worth it because you're worth it. 10 minutes of stillness in meditation. 10 minutes of movement. It could be yoga, Zumba, dancing, Tai Chi, Qigong, putting some music on, having a bop around the house. Anything, as long as you're moving. 10 minutes of time in nature. Walking in nature, even a walk in the park around the block. There's no excuse, you can do it. On top of that, eat more green vegetables and fruits, less processed foods. Consider your health and wellness from within as well. And that's just 180 hours a year. That's all it is. You might say, I'm too busy, I don't have time. I made that excuse up as well. But think about it. It will lengthen your life. You'll look younger, feel younger. Your skin will glow because you're oxygenating every cell in your body so much more. If you think about it, think about the hours you spend scrolling on your phone, watching TV, the time spent on social media. And before you get anxious about this, remember it's a practice. It's not about having to get it right or do it perfectly. There's no perfect self-care routine. It's just making the effort to do it. It's about showing up for yourself each day. What would be possible if you showed up for yourself each day? What would be possible? So much more would be possible. You'll be more creative, more productive, you'll have more energy, you'll look better, you'll feel better. You deserve it. Because as women, and indeed men as well, we taught to put other people before ourselves, our family, our children, that we should be a provider, that we should be working all the time. We're taught to feel guilt and shame for putting ourselves first. Yes, we should look after others, but what use are you if you're stressed and unwell? So what would be possible if you just made 30 minutes of your time for self-care? Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed it. I really did. And I look forward to being with you all again next month. Remember, self-care is part of self-love. You deserve it. I wish you love. I wish you health. I wish you happiness. So thank you all. Love you all. Have a great day. Thank you.